In this video, I spent the last 24 hours collecting the strongest items I can, so that way I can become even stronger instead of one fruit. Now, granted, I'm already incredibly strong in this game. I can deal billions of damage a second, but some of the bosses in this game have trillions of health, so I need a lot more strength if I want to deal with those bosses, especially the stuff in the new updates. So I found a few different things in this game that can make me way stronger, to the point where I can start dealing up to 1 trillion damage at a single burst. But this is going to take me a massive amount of time, so if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have a lot to do, so let me get you quickly caught up because we have a ton of things to do in this video. It's insane. This is going to be a major stepping stone for us to get stronger so we can actually do some of the really cool stuff in the game. Because they recently added the dragon fruit, which is really cool. But I am nowhere near the point to be able to do it. So we got to get stronger, which I've already got to. I'm already like leagues stronger than I was in last video. First of all, I'm at a higher level because they raised level cap. It wasn't that hard to get, you know, because I AFK'd it. We go to my stats page. As you can see, the stuff that matters like defense and devil fruit are really high. Everything else is following behind. Observation is doing really well too. Armament is doing very well. It's almost to max, in fact. And then Conquerors is maxed. So our stats are way higher. This is from like 3 days of AFKing. I have not played outside of AFKing. I'm so glad I'm playing this on an alt. I'm so glad I decided to do that because this game gonna have a lot of AFKing for me to do. But now that we're caught up on this, I want to go through all the things I want to do in this video. Now, this first part is probably not going to happen in this video. It entirely depends on my luck. But I want to run 2 different raids in this video. Probably won't happen though. We'll see. And those 2 raids is I want to run the lightning raid and the phoenix raid for the express purpose of getting accessories. I do not care about evolving these 2 fruits, even though the phoenix is supposed to be a little bit stronger than what I'm using right now. But I want to get the 2 accessories from Phoenix. And then for the 3rd item, I want to get the back item from the Lightning Awakening dungeon, which gives a whopping 25% more damage. So it's really good. I'm not able to run them yet because I'm waiting for the featured raid boost to be either Lightning or Phoenix to run it on the rate and all that. Because there's a 0.5% chance for all those items. So really rare. And the keys are not easy to get. Well, I'm guessing the Lightning key is. As you can see, I have 78 of them. But the Phoenix key is not easy to get. The only way to get the Phoenix key is by following one of these red lines over to a C boss in C3 who has a small chance to get the keys. So I do want to farm a lot of those, but not yet, for a reason I'll get into in a second. The AFK-able way is by killing Beard back here. He doesn't have much health, as you can see. He's very easy to kill. He drops a few things, but the main things he drops the Phoenix key, which is how I have the ones I have right now because I was able to AFK it while grinding up my stat levels. But one of the things that we are going to do in this video, no matter what, is we are going to be getting the V2 of the human race, which gives a massive damage buff. The first step is to kill 500 people in C3, which won't take too long. I'll do that later. But one of the quest items is we need to get primordial keys to finish that quest. But they drop from the sea dragons in C3, which are the red arrows. They spawn every 10 minutes. Which is one of the reasons why I want to fight them. So that's 2 reasons why I want to fight that boss. The 3rd quest I want to do is I want to go ahead and kill this enemy whenever I can, because they have a 0.5% chance for us to get a bow drop, which is like the highest damage gun we can get in the game without getting one of the summer event items, which I did not get because I played the game too late. If I played like 2 weeks earlier, I could have gotten it, but I also want to head to C2, so that way I can go get 2 swords from that C, which I'll be getting in a moment. There's one thing I want to do beforehand, though, which we're heading over to. And it also happens to be the last thing I want to do in this video. And that is I want to go ahead and continue doing the Dark Leg quest and get myself the Master Demon Step, which I'm doing it for 2 reasons. First of all, it's a slight damage increase compared to my Demon Leg I'm using right now. But it's also a very slight increase to everything else. It's a 0.5, I think, total damage increase to everything else compared to what I'm using right now whenever I use Hell's Memory. So I'm about to do a whole bunch of killing for a 0.5% damage increase. But of course, the first step we gotta do for this, which we're gonna do first, is we gotta defeat 20 of these evil sons. 15 more of them right now. And my combo with my new damage is insane. Look at this. If I use every single thing I have, I deal just under 500 billion. I think I deal a little bit more. I might have missed an attack. but our damage is way higher now. But it's still nowhere near as high as we need it to be for a lot of these things. So we'll get there soon. And the first step to that point is to finish this quest. Let's do it. And the reason why we're doing it first, the most important reason, is because one of the steps is to kill, yet again, those sea dragons for a bunch of drops. You get 150 of some essence, which you can only get once you get to this step on this quest. I'm pretty sure. So as you can tell, I need to kill a lot of those dragons. So I need to unlock the ability to kill the dragons to get everything I need. So we're basically just waiting on this quest so we can actually start killing them. After way too long, the first step is done. Okay, let's go talk to the guy again. Now we get a very complicated step of doing the exact same thing again, but to the thunder version. Hello, Zeus. How are you? Okay, there we go. That took forever. We just have to do that again, but with Big Mom. My lord. And okay, there we go. That quest is done. That also took forever. Now we can do, I think it's one more step, and then I can idly do the rest. So if we do this quest, I need to defeat 500 enemies while using Demon Leg. Now, it doesn't give me a quest for this, so I should, hopefully. It really depends on the strength of the skill. Let's see if I can do this quest at the same time, which is defeat 500 enemies in this. It'll be a good counter. Let's see, how much damage do I do with a full combo? Oh, wow, that's so weak. Actually, I'm not thinking anything on. 1 second. Okay, this is better. It's also without conquerors, I think. So, okay, so I just gotta manually kill with this fighting style 500 people. Let me also go ahead and equip a fighting style setup. Do I even have any? Okay, that should work. A little more of a bonus for it. Okay, cool. This is gonna take a while. Let's do this. It would be easier to go to C1 and do this because there's a massive group of enemies on Clown Island. But I need to also do this quest for 500 enemies in the C3, so we might as well do it together. 5 kills to go. This took about like an hour to do. It is AFKable, but I did it manually for the first like half of the kills and AFK'd the other half. But there we go. Okay, we got this quest done and should have the other one done. I hope that didn't override the other quest. That'd be kind of annoying. Okay, we'll continue doing that quest in a moment. Let's go check if I finished this step yet, truly or not. My lord, there's so many arrows. I have so many things to kill after this. All right, let's see. Talk to you. There we go. Defeat him, and then they finish that step. Now, if they defeat him and bring me 150 demon leg essence, which can be obtained by defeating serpents. Okay. But yeah, we did have that done. That's good. That's a good way to do it if you haven't done your V2 yet. For human, that's good. Okay, let me go ahead and reset. So I go back to the other area. And now that we've done that, we can go ahead and talk to you again. And you give us the next quest. They talk to you again. Okay, so we have to find a stone on Fishman Island. We're doing all kinds. We're like basically doing all these tasks in like really random orders. This is gonna be such a confusing video. I'm so sorry if you're using this as a guide, but so much of this stuff overlaps. I just want to get it all to the point where I can just focus on killing the sea dragons. There's a slight problem. I don't know what this stone looks like. Oh, it's the poneglyph. Okay, that's what that makes way more sense than just stone. I was looking for a pebble. Okay, we talk to you again. We can do the next step, which is to find the stone on Turtle Island. Cube! I found it! Okay, that step's done. Talk to you again. And now we have the human essence part. We need to bring him 150. And in order for us to do that, we need to get keys. I already have 2 of them, but I want to get more. So I'm going to go ahead and kill all the currently available sea dragons that are here. There is a bunch here. Look at all these arrows. We just go to one of them and sit near it for a bit, playing a sound, and then it arrives. Here we go. Destroy this thing. And oh shoot, my conquerors all activated because I reset. Yeah, we'll destroy you in a moment. And while we wait for my conquerors to reactivate, we're fighting this thing for lots of different reasons. We're fighting this thing to get a primordial essence, which is like a 1% chance. We need to get Phoenix keys. We need to get dark leg essence. And then as a side thing, we're also trying to get Zoro's stuff. I think this thing drops 2 swords, and it also drops these, which is for a future video. Something I want to do in the future. But the main things we're really wanting is we're wanting Phoenix keys, primordial keys, and we want her to get the primordial essence because it's way more common from these things than the raid itself. And that's going to be the most annoying step of this entire process. I love how long my conquerors last, but I also hate how long it lasts when you don't have it from dying. I mean, I reset, but let's see. What do we get? Let me actually make sure I kill it with this. We got nothing from that. Dang it. Nothing helpful, at least. That's a shame. We need to get 120 of the dark leg essence. So hopefully they drop in a large amount. Yeah, this is much better. Actually having conquerors, the health on this thing goes down so much faster. Much better. We got 2 keys from that. And oh, there we go. A lot of stuff there. We got 8 demon leg fragments. Okay, that's good. We got something else good there. What was that? Oh, yeah, we got this. That's good. That's a good drop for later. Not what I need in this video. This is what I'm wanting. But we got a lot of drops here. That's good. Okay, we need like another 112 of those. Good thing there's a lot of things to kill. So, Blaze Hat, don't need it though. Wow, that was a very bad one. Absolutely nothing from it. Nothing again. Oh my lord. Nothing again. Being very unfair. And nothing from the last one that is available right now. Okay, because the other arrows are not dragons, and I cleared all the ones that are available right now, we're gonna continue this in a little bit. What I want to do now, first of all, let me do it quick. I still haven't gotten that yet. And yeah, not a good boost right now, sadly. Now, I want to go ahead and go complete 2 things real quick. Let's head to C2. And shoot, I totally forgot to press record again. But, okay, I just did something very, very important. So, once you get to C2, head over to the Water 7 Island. But only after you own from the Enel boss on Sky Island, the God Weapon and a Divine Medal, which is a 1% chance drop from the same boss. I think they're both like 1%. You take both of them over to the Weapon Upgrader here, the Divine Weapon, and put it in here and press the Unleash button. You give it the medal, and then it makes the item the God Weapon. I also learned the fact that I can upgrade damages with medals and money, which I didn't know I could do before. So I went ahead and did a lot with the God Weapon because it's a pretty good, it's the best boost weapon in the game. And I also increased the damage on here, which I probably shouldn't have done. I'll just go ahead and pay for these because it's just money. Might as well, because the main reason why I probably shouldn't have upgraded damage because it was kind of expensive metal-wise is because the next thing I want to grind is the Dark Metal. I'll get into that in a moment, but the reason why I wanted the God Weapon is because if I use this God Aura attack, it gives me a little blue aura, which I just deactivated, that gives me 7% more damage to everything. So it's a permanent boost, which is going to make like our fruit stronger and everything else we're using stronger. We're up to like almost a 17% damage buff with both of our auras activated, which is very nice. But I want to go ahead and get this Dark Metal, which we're going to do by heading over to this island. It's going to be a 1% chance drop from a boss that spawns in currently every 15 minutes, but it's normally every 30 minutes. Because in this update with the dragon fruit, they made it every 15 minutes for the week. And luckily for me, I'm incredibly powerful and do a bunch of damage, so I can probably just sit here and AFK this using my fruit. Look at that. It's only 14 billion health. This thing was terrifying when I was on the sea level. I mean, look at that. Dead instantly. We're getting a lot of sea metal from this also. That's good, because I just wasted a whole bunch of that. I finally used my materials for once to upgrade damages. There's spawn points right here. Okay, there is. Good. That's really good, because then I might, even if I die, I might still end up get some hits in. But yes, this thing isn't too bad. If I've God Aura equipped, it is better than my current Yoru, but it is worse than the Yoru we're trying to get right now. The Unleashed version. The Unleashed version is actually really, really good. I'm not going for the third version, by the way. The third version has a boss that has like several trillion health. I barely can do 1 trillion damage. And even that takes like half a minute to do. That's something we'll definitely do once we're stronger, which is the goal of this video yet again. But I'm glad we got that step done. One of the several items I want to get this video completed. But to be fair, I already had most of the stuff anyway, so it was kind of cheating, I guess. And there we go, we got it. I didn't get any of the other drops. There's a bunch of other drops, like a sword and some accessories, but none of them are too good. I'm pretty sure that mine is better than the white version of the Dark Blade, but we have 78,000 levels on fruit now. That's awesome. Our levels are doing good. Okay, now that we have that, let's head back to Water 7. That took 10 hours of AFKing, by the way, just so you can keep track of how long this video takes. So far, we're at 14 hours from the beginning. We go ahead and talk to this guy and select ourselves the Dark Blade. Press Unleash and then awaken it with the Dark Metal. We should have... Yeah, there you go. The Unleashed version of the weapon, which is supposed to be significantly stronger. Of course, we do have to get it some levels real quick, so let's go do that. And what a better way to do that than to just kill the boss that gave me the item. There we go. Okay, 1,000 levels. We got it. So we have our Z ability, which is a slash. Our X ability, which is a little up-close damage attack. We have our C ability, which is a triple version of the slash with shorter range. Another long-range one that explodes at the end. And then the B, a nice big slash. Okay, that's good. Lots of strong abilities. I'm very curious which one is stronger, though, using this sword or using the buff for the overall combo. Let's go beat up a very high-health enemy to test this. But with getting the sword, that is another goal done for the video. This is not going to be our total damage test, but it's mainly just to see which sword is more worth using. First test is just going to be using this sword as a buff while still using the attacks. Let's see how much damage we can deal with one combo. Do the Z, X, V, and B. And then we go ahead and use all of the attacks on this. And we deal 500 billion damage. Okay, 525 billion. Now, alternatively, if I go ahead and equip the much stronger... This sword's much, much stronger. Over 50% so, to be in fact. You might actually end up dealing more damage than this boss could take, but let's hope not. Use all of these and use all of the abilities on our sword. And 500. I do have super low sword stats though. And also I just realized my mastery isn't maxed out yet. Let me go ahead and max that out. And I also just remembered something else. I didn't buy the damage increases for this sword. But I'm guessing I will do that later because as of right now, it's better just to use the god weapon for the extra damage buff. Because our fruit stats are just so powerful. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. So the Race V2 raid has a 10-minute cooldown between rounds. And the Sea Dragon takes 10 minutes to spawn back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load in. And basically right after I kill a Sea Dragon, I go ahead and start doing this. It doesn't teleport me out of the game. That's good. And that means the Sea Dragons will continue to spawn. I thought it would take me somewhere else. And these enemies actually charge at me. How much health do they have? Oh, they only have like millions. That's good. I'll go ahead and use this on them. Yeah, this is going to be quite easy. So this is wave-based. I just have to kill everything in a wave, and they don't have much health. Yeah, they're only in the millions. It's good. First, these are only like the grunt enemies, so this works. I just wait for them to all get close. Then I use my attack on them. Look at that. They all die. Also getting so much just like random kills. Oh, I should have done this for the 500 kills. That would have been super effective. Look at all those deaths, my lord. There's so many, 118 enemies this round. And I get so many kills. Look at this. That's actually kind of stupid. I love that. And there we go. Okay. We got like all types of amounts there. It looks like the one I got the least of is the one I actually want to, which is the human essence. We got 4 from that round. Looks like we can get up to 12 at most. I've gotten in one round so far. Also takes about 5 minutes to do, so that's not too bad. But that gave me 4. I need 150. So at most, it's gonna take about like 38 keys. Hopefully we get luckier. That 12 amount's very nice. And I can't tell, but I think the time that I'm in the round doesn't tick it down. So I have to wait like 10 minutes after I complete it, maybe. I'm not sure though. This time we got... Did I even get any this time? Where's my human essence at? I got none of the one I wanted this time. You've got to be kidding me. Even got a fruit. But not the thing I wanted. We got blazed clothes this time. I don't even think the accessories are that good, if I remember correctly. And okay, more dark leg. That's good. And keys. More keys. Perfect. This time we got 16. Okay, more leg essence is good. We got 12 this time. That's good. So we're getting there. The main thing is, though, I still need to get the primordial essence, which is really rare. Hopefully we get it soon. And 12 essence. That's really good. And another 12. Nice. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Something else I've been doing without saying is I've been going to Marineford every, I think it's 10 minutes? I don't know. I forgot their spawn timer. But I've been coming to Marineford and killing the 3 bosses here. Darkbeard, Shanks, and Whitebeard. And I just got Darkbeard's boat, which is supposed to be massive, by the way. If I spawn this in, the cruel ship. Yeah, look at this. This is a giant dinghy. Or a giant just floating log. I mean, still. I was not expecting to get that. Very interesting modes. Hey, this time I just got 12 humans and some meek. That's good. 50 in total. Ooh, 10 this time. That's good. For the demon leg. Look at this enemy. 345 trillion health. This is how you get the final version of Darkblade. That is why I'm not doing it. Because you need to kill, like, so many of him for the final product. 0 this time. Dang it. Hey, we actually got Phoenix keys. Nice. I've yet to be able to use them. But those are my first keys from all these kills. Well, there's another 6. We're getting there. That took 3 rounds for it to give me some more. That was weird. 4 more. I've read a few more rounds and I've gotten like very little, just anything I need. We are getting unlucky. Hey, 14 more human. Perfect. Hey, I just got our Phoenix keys. Of course, we are getting low on primordial keys though. Hopefully we get some more soon. Okay, finally got some more human essence. That took like the rest of my keys to get though. Look at this. If I type in essence, look at the amounts I have. I have only 78 of these, but I have over 100 of like almost everything else. We're also at 108 dark demon leg, but I ran into a small problem. If I type in key, as you can tell, there is no more primordial keys. I ran out. I'm gonna farm some sea dragons and hopefully get one before the timer's up. No, not too bad. Phoenix keys and more demon leg essence. We're almost halfway done with that. And we got his hat, Darkbeard's hat. Also some keys. Yeah, look at that, an hour later, and there's a ton of different arrows leading to different bosses. Perfect. And then I get more demon leg. We'll probably get the demon leg before the human at this rate. We got more again. Whoa, a lot of stuff this time. But no keys, which is what I'm really needing. Oh, yes, we got keys. Awesome. I'm getting so many demon legs, but not enough keys. We're 172. I think it's a 250 in total. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! I just got primordial essence. You have, ew, what the heck? That is a 0.05% chance. And that gave me 2 of them. Oh my gosh. I was hoping to get one from a C event, which is a 0.25. What the heck? I must now go brag on my Discord about this. Bragging complete. That is insane. How many human ones do I have? If I have an essence, I have 92, so we need 58 more. And then we're getting close on the demon legs also. That is insane. That is the rarest drop I think I've ever gotten in any game ever, by the way. It's technically a 0.1 actually, though, I realized, because I have ×2 drop rate. That is insane. I wasn't even really sure I would get it in this video. This was something I was working towards. I would give up after I got enough for everything else to try to do it in this video. That is insane. That is amongst one of the rarest drops I've ever picked up ever on this channel. I think the only time I've gotten luckier that I just got right now is the time that I got like 2 dragon fruits in a row in Haze Piece, which is really, really, really rare to even get one of them. I got 2 of them in one session, which is like 10 fruits. Okay, 14 more human. That's pretty good. Less than 50 to go. Oh, and there we go, because I went AFK for a bit, waiting for more dragons to spawn, and I got myself the snake bow. This is actually a really good weapon. It's not like super, super amazing, but it is I think it's the best gun you get in the game without having an event weapon. So it's pretty good to have. I'll have to get it some mastery. Hey, more keys. And even more with demon leg. That's good. Let's see how much damage this does. If I use all of these, it does like 10 billion. Not too bad. And it's better than nothing. And much better than dual guns. But because we got the bow, that is one more thing off the list. The only things we have to do now is Dark Leg and Human V2, which we're both getting close to. Oh, I just got another, 1 second. It probably is on the screen for like half a second there. But yeah, here we go. I got this. That is a 0.1% chance, actually. I can also get it from the Loro raid, which I've been getting a lot of keys for. Technically, they're keys. And that's for the Master True 3 sword style. Something I'll have to get later, but not in this video. That is one of the things I want to get in this game, though. Wait a second. It's 150 demon leg essence. How much do I have? I have 200. I have enough. I'm glad I just checked. Okay, cool. So if we go ahead and give him 150 demon leg essence, and then pay him 30 billion cash, and then talk to him again, and then we can go ahead and talk to this guy, which gives it to me. Okay, there we go. We learned it. I really should have checked if it was 150 or 250. For some reason, I thought it was 250. I already got comments yelling at me about that. Okay, let me go ahead and give this thing some levels. We can unlock the abilities. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got most of them. We have our Z ability, which is a rapid fire kick. Our X ability, which is another rapid fire kick, but it's like rockets instead. Then we have Skywalk, which is our normal movement. Our V, which is a big kick, a big set of kicks. And then a tornado. And then our B is a big tornado. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's party table kick. Okay, so now we have demon legs. If I go ahead and press F on that, there we go. For some reason, it adds occasionally this cube becomes visible, but it gives a little fire effect. Gives a little fire effect, and once this is activated, the damage on the fighting style increases by 50%, and then 10% to everything else, and it actually gives me an attack. If I press F again, it's an attack. Okay, so we have a bunch of attacks with this thing. I use like all of these. That's not too bad of damage. Look at that. That's without the last ability too. We dealt like 80 billion with all of them. Yeah, so now we have a 10% damage increase on like our fruit, for example. So our fruit does a lot of damage, which is really nice. Ooh, and our fly is way faster too. Yeah, we're flying way faster now. But yes, with that, we now only have one more thing to do in this video because I don't think the raid's going to give us any luck on giving us a boost for Phoenix or Electric. The last thing we got to do is continue to run my primordial raids. So that way we can get human V2. Let's keep going. Okay, I've gone ahead and maxed out the mastery, 2,000 out of 2,000, while killing sea dragons. Let's see how much damage all these abilities deal. And of course, my melee stat is still super low, only 45,000. We're not even halfway there yet, so there's a lot of potential. That is not being shown here. So let's go ahead and see how much damage this thing deals. Spam all the abilities. Oh, not too bad. Look at that. 155.32 billion damage on just the fighting style. That's actually really, really good, especially because it has very little buffs going on. And also because this gives 10% more damage because of the fire aura. It should have also boosted my fruit by a tiny bit more. So my fruit deals 637 billion. If I go ahead and use all of my other abilities on everything else alongside that, including my fighting style, I deal 885 billion in one combo, and we're not even done yet. We still need to get the final 28 human essence, and then we're done. By the way, I've run way more rounds than I've shown on the essence. I keep not getting any human. It's insane. If I type in essence, I have enough for almost every other race except for the one I want. And I just gone ahead and I'm in a public server now, just server hopping for dragons, which is a pretty good way to do them also, especially if you have the tracker, because most people don't know where they spawn at. Even I really don't know the actual positions if it wasn't for the tracker. I don't think I've shown like an actual grind with my full setup in this video yet. This is your time to look at the magnificent that is this game and its particle effects. Here it is, and begin the mess of particles. Look at that. That is so cool. I love doing that. My luck is so bad, though. It's so much worse if you're zoomed in, too. You just can't see anything. Finally got some keys. It took basically a full server's worth of beasts to kill. And, oh, we get 16. Is that enough? Human. We got 150 exactly. We also got a light fruit for that. Not bad. Already had them, though. Let's go. We're finally done. I think I literally spent 10 hours a day doing these dragons. So in total, if you don't count AFK time, I'm going to say I spent about like 12 hours doing this. Huge amount of estimation though, because I did a lot of AFKing today too in that 10 hours, letting stuff spawn. Yeah, but we're not able to do this. All the boosts have been so bad since I started this video. I really want to get the accessories, but the chance is so low. It's a 1% chance with my drop rate to Game Pass. I guess it's going to be a 2% with just paying for boost also. But I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and give you the 150 human essence. There we go. That talk to you again and give you primordial essence, which we got earlier, very luckily. Then we talk to you again and we pay you 7 billion cash. And I think, yeah, there we go. Now we're an enlightened human. We might need to reset, but this gives me a bunch of different benefits. Now, the normal human benefits, if you don't know, give you 15% more stats while clicking, which is so good. I highly recommend. Human is like the only valid race in this game if you're still gaining stats. But it is still absolutely insane because the awakened human has a 30% stat gain. So it's double. 15% experience, coin, and mastery gain. The coin and the XP is insane. And probably the best boost is it gives me 30% more drop rate. So everything's going to be a lot more common. I also get 35% more damage to all fighting styles. So my already insane fighting style is going to be even stronger. And it gives an extra 50% to this fighting style. Normally, human only gives 5%. Also increases my hockey, my Conqueror's hockey from 6.1 to 6.7 in PvE, which is nice. So that is probably the single biggest upgrade. I think we literally, in this one video alone, went up like 15% on everything and an additional like 85% on my fighting style while also making it even stronger. Let's go test our damage. And I think the best way to test our damage is by fighting Kaido. And actually, wait, before we do that, we need a tester. I want to see my damage on my fighting style. It's not going to be better than my fruit overall, I'm pretty sure. But it will deal a lot of damage. So let's see our new damage amount. With only like not even halfway through melee, and we're not even using any boost for it. Just 20%. Activate our hockey. And then spam all of our abilities. How much do we deal? Oh, look at that. That is insane. 162 billion. That is so good. Let's also go ahead and test the damage on Kaido with everything. From fruit, gun, which is now also insane. Our sword and our fighting style. My combo is now over 1 trillion. 1.01 trillion damage in one combo. Our damage went up by a massive amount. This was very, very worth doing. And quickly before we end the video, what should I go for next? I know a lot of y'all are going to say stuff like go for the OP fruit, go for the Kaido fruit, Dragon V2. all the stuff like that. But I don't want to do those yet. For the main reason is, yes, I am so much stronger, but I am still incredibly weak. If you don't know, the Kaido boss, to get the awakened dragon form, has like over 100 trillion health. So I gotta get some stepping stones first. I gotta get some stronger fruits and stronger swords and stuff like that. Even some better accessories, which we're gonna work on. I want to get that darn Phoenix set and also the lightning piece, but the raids are being unlucky. I might just go in anyway with a bunch of boosts. But what do you recommend me going for? There's a bunch of really good options and I kind of want to use them all. But my progress this video has been insane. This was so worth doing.